Roger, I'm back.
Oh, hey, you are back. Say, how'd your mystery diversion go?
Unclear. Hey, Roger, I need to ask you for something.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to give you whatever you asked me for since you're helping me with my presentation today.
What presentation? Oh, yeah, that. Never mind that now. I need $2, man, badly.
Okay, I guess that checks out since you are green and all.
Yeah, whatever now. Cough up.
Oh, my wallet's actually empty.
What? You have no money?
Yeah, it's the funniest thing. A few minutes before you got back, this guy in an impressive top hat came into my office to make me an offer.
What?
Yeah, this guy appeared out of nowhere. Said that he traveled hundreds of miles through hurricanes and blistering winds just to reach me.
What? Hurricanes?
Well, I didn't really ask that because I was pretty eager to hear what his enchanting offer was.
Which was?
Oh, he offered me the groundbreaking opportunity to invest in his new cryptocurrency startup.
What?
Yeah, I gave him all of the change I could scrounge up from the carpet, and when he gets rich, he's gonna come back and give me $10,000.
Roger, that guy just scammed you.
I don't know about that. He was wearing a top hat.
Would you trust anything said by someone wearing a top hat?
I mean, duh, wouldn't you?
Now that you say it, yeah, I totally would.
I have to go make a request.
Still though, balls!
Well, if that guy really did scam me, which we'll likely never know for sure, then I really need to nail this upcoming presentation, huh?
You were absolutely scammed, so yes, you need to do this right.
Well, it's a good thing you're here to help me with that then. Let's crack open a few cans of soda and knock this presentation out of the park.
Why? Do you have soda? Can I have some?
Alas, no. I had to sell my mini fridge to get them to turn the gas back on a few weeks ago before they turned it back off.
To gain a company but lose your mini fridge. That is tragic. It's like losing a child. A mini fridge-sized child.
Yeah, losing access to soda on demand was quite the blow. Peter reckons it was for the best, though. Said sody pops make me way too eager to invest in stuff.
You still seem really eager to invest in stuff.
Yeah, but you didn't see me before.
Can I burn sody pops? I can try it.
I don't want to. I would hate that, in fact.
Okay. So, what should I put in the presentation?
Oh, I guess the key thing is, what do you call it? Oh, credibility.
Yeah, that sounds right. So, how do I do that? People here might have it out for me a little with how not so great things have been lately.
Poppycock, hogwash! You've just got to learn how to sell, my boy.
Oh, hey, that would be pretty useful since we do sell stuff here. What do you have in mind?
Huh, good question. You know, I seem to remember this guy I heard about like years ago. I can't remember his name or what he did, but I think I remember hearing that he, I think this guy was famous for being like the best salesman in the world or something.
Ooh, that sounds promising.
He like made enough money to buy the whole world, or they just gave it to him or whatever.
Wow, I can't even get loan sharks to lend me money anymore, and this guy talked someone into handing him the entire planet? Damn, that's a good lead. Let's just copy his ideas then.
Yeah, apparently this guy had what you call moxie or pizzazz, if you will.
That word's pretty close to pizza, which virtually everyone loves, so let's go for it. Okay, so what do I do?
Ah, shit. I heard about this fella so long ago. It's going to take some serious pondering to remember anything worthwhile.
Use dazzling language. With the right jargon, your words will get your buyer's head spinning faster than any uppercut could.
Aha, I've got it. You've got to dazzle people.
Oh, I'm great at that. Have you seen my hat, perchance?
Yes, it's in your hand.
Thanks for noticing it. This bad boy's never failed me, not even once.
It's never failed you, huh?
Well, it has caught on fire once or twice, but I can hardly judge it for that when Peter's met the same fate on a few occasions, right?
It's a tasty hat. Give it to me.
Have many of your employees been on fire?
I'm not sure I could just know something like that off the top of my head. So, what's your advice on dazzling people?
Buzzwords. The key to getting people to buy your shit is to wow them with fancy schmancy words.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. So words like masquerade and incomprehensible?
Nah, you can't seem too intellectual, otherwise you won't seem relatable.
It might be hard to disguise my genius to my workers, but I'll give it an honest try.
I think you'll manage.
Hell yeah, thanks for believing in me.
Ellipses. Fuck it. It's time for better words. Seamless, synergy, freemium, blockchain.
Dead.
Wow, I have no idea what you're selling, but I'm already in.
Blue sky thinking.
Wait, I was already in. Hell, we're doing this together. Man, you're good.
No! No! No!
I have my moments squirt violently.
Oh, Jesus.
Whoops, sorry about that. Pride gland went a little apeshit just there.
Me in July.
Hey!
That's okay. Your slime will feel right at home with the rest of the grime in this room.
Probably quite lucky that I didn't do that in any of the rooms with open flames in them.
Yeah, or get any of it on me.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Cool. So, how do I work your snazzy words into my presentation?
Honestly, you're putting too much thought into this, agonizing over the smaller details.
That is true. I do tend to be too much of a perfectionist when I work.
All you need to do is project confidence. It doesn't matter how you use these words, as long as you say, like, you know what they mean.
Cool, but, what do they mean?
Haven't you been listening?
On and off.
You don't need to know what they mean, just pretend that you do.
What if someone asks me about them after the presentation, though?
Then send them to the gulag. This isn't a game, Roger.
Okay, I guess that would be quicker than answering questions.
Exactly, and time is money.
But Peter keeps saying that money doesn't grow on trees and time does make trees grow. So, I don't know. One of you is probably wrong here.
Me? Wrong?
I'm not saying that your entire worldview is flawed, but something just isn't adding up here.
Damn, this pitch is coming along beautifully, but without some kind of predatory contract to sign. How the hell do I keep people locked into my horrendous plan?
Oh yeah, we're evil.
Coercion, bribery. Maybe that Machiavelli guy had a point and wasn't just a big nerd.
Machiavelli was a big nerd, but that isn't why you shouldn't listen to the guy's advice.
Oh hey, narrator, I need help. I need $2 really badly.
Boy, that's practically a catchphrase.
But this time I mean it.
Refer to my previous quip.
Curse you and your ceaseless mockery. I need help.
What do you even want me to do?
Can you loan me $2?
Ellipse these dollars.
It was worth a shot. What do I do? Roger has no money, but I need money.
Give up. You've reached a dead end. You're trying to build a sandcastle with shitty dry sand right now. It doesn't matter how you sculpt the sand, it's all gonna come crumbling down the moment you lift your bucket.
I need to draft up a scary contract. And I need a legally recognized company to trick people into working for before that.
It's worth narrowly avoiding the scary contract.
Yeah, sounds like you're in a real pickle. Give up.
I refuse. Just need something to pilfer. Hey, didn't Roger say that he's invested in other cryptid currencies?
And to right-click those apes.
Oh,
I can
God.
trick him into handing them over and then sell them for money.
Be my guest.
Oh, you're doing that thing where you tell me to do a thing I just mentioned in a defeated tone? You think this is gonna blow up in my face and you want me to learn a lesson of some kind, right?
Nah, trust me. It is a good idea. Go ahead and try it.
All right, then I will.
Good.
Hey, Roger, I have an idea. We need some starting capital for this company, you know, before we hit it big. So how's about you lend me your cryptid currency collection for a bit?
Okay, but don't use all of it because these digital coins are going to be worth a lot someday.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. What's the total value of the whole thing?
As of right now, 37 cents.
What? That's not even half of what I need.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's an investment. You pay money today, get rich tomorrow.
But I want to get rich today. I mean, but the presentation is today.
Yes, that might be a problem. The plan was to wait until my portfolio ends up being worth millions and then to cash out so I can invest in more great business opportunities.
Wait, do you have a bank account?
Well, yeah. Where else am I going to put all my money once I hit it big?
Wait, do you have a bank card? You know, that thing that commands ATMs to dispense the cash?
Yeah, I sure do. I've also got a lot of credit cards, but most of them were cut off for reasons that nobody could have ever predicted.
Roger.
Hey, Roger, how's about you let me mind your bank card? You know, so I can protect it from cyber hackers.
Well, okay. I'd hate for a cyber hacker to somehow end up with my bank card because then I'd have to call up the bank for another replacement card and they'd yell at me again. The cashier at the bank is really sick of my shit. Anyway, here's my bank card.
Bank card acquired.
Wait, is that Roger Jones Esquire?
Man, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my back. In the second since you'd mentioned cyber hackers, I haven't been able to get a wink of sleep.
While we were standing here talking?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you normally sleep standing up while people are talking to you?
He doesn't.
Yeah, it's something I practiced because, man, running this whole plant can get really stressful. Granted, sometimes while I'm asleep at meetings, I fall over and everyone gets really angry once they realize they've been talking to someone who hasn't been awake for the last 15 minutes. Sometimes I also like to stare at the wall and force myself to hallucinate funny dancing gnomes while I'm bored. which Peter really doesn't like for some reason.
Okay. Weird. Anyway, I have to, go to bed.
But it's daytime.
Right. I was, up all night doing your mum.
Oh, that's fine then. She gets lonely sometimes. I hope you've been treating her nicely because she's really a very kind woman, you know.
I'm a beast, Roger. An animal. She croons for me.
Well, that sounds like a good sign. Usually you only croon for things you want to see again.
Very true. Now, away I go.
Wait, you're not going to see her, are you?
No, I just need a nap. You know, to recharge the old batteries.
Well, that's always a good thing. I mean, if we could recharge the batteries we use up here at work, then we wouldn't have to dump them in the pond at the park.
You're the one dumping those used up batteries in my bathing water?
Well, only since we stopped being able to pay to have our garbage taken away.
That's my ecosystem, you fuck. If I wasn't devouring every damned battery dumped in there, I'd smack you around right now.
But see, if we're feeding a creature in the ecosystem, isn't what we're doing technically eco-friendly?
You have me there. Okay, dump more batteries, you have my permission.
Nice. You mind if we cite you in court in case the EPA hauls us in over the batteries thing? Peter seems to think that could wind up being an issue later on down the line.
I don't know, man. I'd rather the feds don't really know about me. They might want to cut me open, you know, to see what's inside. Like that bulbous-headed Roswell freak.
Okay, thanks for participating anyway, though. Say, when you come back, can you help me more with my pitch?
Roger, would I ever let you down?
Well, no. I guess not. Okay, go enjoy your nap. I'll be here.
If you aren't here when I return, expect violence.
Okay, but what if I need to use the toilet?
Oh, right. You could always go in that crushed tin can on the floor, I guess.
But what if I need to go number 2?
Did I stutter?
Okay, I guess I can try to make it work.
You will. Okay, off I go. Sprint away with Roger's bank card.
My big takeaway from that scene is Roger does in fact know what sex is,
Hell yeah, Roger knows what sex is.
which is surprising.
Bone Gingy still might not.
I think I'm befuddled and bebaffled at Roger, and yet I think I adore him.
Mayor Minkus's worst propaganda poster yet.
Yeah.
No crime. None.
That's a big lie.
That's homophobic.
Is it just no crime that isn't perpetrated by her, or
Yeah, that's a good point.
like Mayor Mingus big on crime?
That's just ladder pulling.
Yes.
She's a purple-coded cat girl. Don't tell me she's cishet.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
I won't explain the vibes I get off of her because I think it would upset you.
I kind of want to know, and I kind of don't.
I could go for being upset.
All right, fine. She has turf vibes. I'm sorry, but she has turf vibes. Turf Karen vibes.
Yeah, that's fair.
I understand.
She's just horrible.
He is literally getting mad at the local gremlin because he's more interesting than her. So absolutely turf vibes. They're more interesting than her.
Aha. Here we are. The ATM machine.
City actually has other ATM machines, you just don't know where they are because you refuse to engage with human society.
Yeah, but me and this ATM machine, we have history.
If by history you mean that you tried to suplex the machine thinking it would cough up cash once you did, only to spend 2 hours pinned under it while onlookers laughed at you, then yeah, you could say you got history with it, sure.
It was a good plan.
It was a bad plan. For all the reasons I warned you about right before you ended up pinned under it.
It was a dice roll, damn it. If I was burlier, I'd be rich now.
Oh, boo-hoo. If I was buff and popular and rich, my whole life would be perfect.
Don't make fun of me.
I really try to avoid direct mockery wherever possible, but you're not exactly leaving me many other options here. Granted, if spending 2 hours pinned under a bank machine didn't teach you anything, I'm not sure what a light teasing is going to do.
My only regret is I didn't get away with the money.
Yes, as you've said ad nauseum.
What does that mean?
It means over and over again.
Oh, why didn't you just say that then?
Yeah. You know what I've always found weird? ATM stands for automatic teller machine, so ATM machine actually means automatic teller machine. That's kind of funny, right?
You and I have very different definitions of the word funny. A clown stepping on a nail is funny. What you said is not funny.
So you're acknowledging that clowns are real now?
No, clowns are not real. The government says so.
Usually I'd advise you to defer to the government on most matters of public record, but that wouldn't explain the time when you...
Enough about clowns. Well, I better get to it then. Man, always feels weird seeing a machine like this up close. To think that I'm about to get the money. I never thought I'd actually get here. Well, without stealing someone else's bank card, essentially.
You essentially did steal Roger's bank card, don't forget. I think you're guarding it from cyber hackers.
Hey, I am. I'd like to see a cyber criminal come between me and the gravy train. All right, let's do this. Narrator, what does that say? Where's my money?
You need to enter the 4-digit PIN.
What? What pin?
Oh, it's a security measure. Stops people from, I don't know, stealing bank cards from people and then withdrawing all their money.
Damn it, but that's what I was doing. Those damned feds, they're always one step ahead.
Usually more than just one step ahead of you, actually. But yes, you have been thwarted.
This is a problem, isn't it?
For you, definitely. For Roger, it's a blessing.
Fuck Roger. I want the goods, damn it.
You're truly a selfless creature, you know that?
Wow, you don't say that often.
Just when I'm really disappointed in your conduct, yeah. I'd probably say it sincerely if you did something genuinely selfless. Well, you'd have to do that first in order to find out. Wouldn't be a bad idea to try, though.
Shut up. We're talking about money here. Damn it. I could always go back and ask him what the pin is. Offer to protect that from hackers. Lord knows he'd probably buy it, but then I'd have to walk all the way back to the plant. This is bullshit. All right. New idea. I can guess what the pin is. Knowing Roger, it's probably something really obvious. I think I recognize the numbers on the keypad from all the time I've spent looking at fast food menus.
This is a really bad idea, but I'm not going to bother explaining why because you're going to do it anyway.
Shh. I need to think. 0000. What's that say?
Invalid pin. You got it wrong.
Invalid pin? Invalid machine, motherfucker.
For the last time, actual parent, I know I can't stop you from using the word motherfucker, but please say the whole word if you insist on using it.
Shut.
Yeah, dead over shut up. Cut that out.
Make me. Damn it, really thought it'd just be zeros.
And why is that?
Because Roger is a zero, a nothing, a non-entity.
Roger's been nothing but kind to you.
And where has that gotten him, huh? I just stole his bank card.
Okay, so now you're admitting that you did steal it.
It's mine. I swindled it. I've earned this, damn it. Time for another guess. 9999. You are invalid. You are invalid, not me. Ah! I'm gonna come back and incinerate you once I'm rich.
You're threatening inanimate objects now? Can't say I'm a big fan of this new arc.
Shut balls. I thought it would have been 9999 for sure.
And why is that?
Because it's the biggest number? Roger would obviously like having a bank pin that's the biggest number.
It's the biggest 4-digit number, sure, but there's bigger numbers out there.
Name one.
1 million.
Okay, nerd. Ooh, look at me. I know what the biggest number in the world is. Ooh.
1 million isn't the biggest number either.
Bullshit. Name a bigger one.
1 billion?
Bullshit. That number isn't real. It's just something eggheads invented so they can use it for bullshit fake math.
Billion is absolutely a real number.
Yeah, and when have you ever seen a billion of anything? Have you ever seen a billion swans in one room? Huh?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, so shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
All right, then. Gladly.
Fuck these nerd numbers. Time for another guess.
I've missed the narrator.
Let's try 1987.
Must be getting close to the amount of attempts we're allowed on that pin. There we go.
Oh, God. Why was it the egg-laying noise?
It's a great question. Narrator, what does that say?
It says you've been locked out because you guessed wrong too many times.
What? Yeah. How do I get the money now?
You don't.
What? How is that fair? I need money.
Okay, this does bring a smile to my lack of face.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. No.
Honestly, serves you right.
God, the machine should be the one serving me cash. So, what now?
I can think of someone who might need help with this slideshow presentation.
Okay, I guess.